Sorry this video has been delayed. Shout out Matt Brown, shout out the whole team, Chris, Greg. But we lost the audio to the video. We tried to recover it, couldn't. So we got to use the camera audio. But we did our best. We did the best we could. Couldn't get it back. Sometimes things happen, but the video was too dope not to let out. But there's captions, so that should help you all out. It's not terrible, but it's not great. You know what I mean? In the future, we're gonna make sure stuff like this don't happen again. But like I said, shout out Matt Brown, shout out Chris, shout out Greg. We're still rocking. We got great content coming for y'all soon. And like, share, subscribe. Welcome back to another episode of ETE TV. Today, we got on Immortal Matt Brown. Thank you for letting us go up here and do this. I know you're hard on time right now, but still thank you for doing this. You know what I mean? You got a nice place here. It's an honor to come up here and get a video with you. But anyways, we're going to jump straight into it. You mean get all these little quick questions out for you. You mean, like I said, thank you for doing this. Anyways, how did combat sports change your life without the financial side of it?
I didn't change my financial side as much as I did easy for me into that. It changed every single thing about me, man. Like when I was growing up, you know, I was an insecure little bitch, to be honest. The other guy, drugs, alcohol, all that stuff. Martial arts changed everything, but they built me to the man who I am today. Gave me confidence, gave me the direction in life, purpose in life, and learn all my life lessons with martial arts. It's the most powerful thing out there. I'm taking like we could just get rid of the church, recovery centers, and rehab artists for martial arts everywhere.
I believe so too. I think I think everybody should learn some type of combat training. Like when I was younger, I boxed and stuff. Obviously got out of it. I had kids and then I got out of it. But yeah, like Tim Dunn, I trained with him. Went back when I was younger, him, older brother, all of us. So yeah, I think everybody, because I mean, it teaches you structure. It's healthy. You know, it just builds confidence all around. I think any type of martial arts is a good thing.
For me personally, it's like to be secure with myself. Like, once you put yourself out there in front of people, like nothing in the real world, like faces. Yeah.
It's crazy though, because you're being like one of the baddest men in the world to even be insecure. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but I guess that's where it builds the confidence, because then you realize like
the matter of like I'm secure enough now to admit that I was insecure with them.
Yeah. But now it's like shit, bro. You know what I mean? If anybody even like talk shit, just kick their ass. You know what I mean? So like, there's no reason. Yeah. So I mean.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they should probably implement martial arts into some of the rehabs. Like that'd be a good idea in my opinion.
And also it's a distraction too. It helps distract people, take a lot of time.
That should be all public schools. It could be everywhere. Like replace 99% of everything self-help shit in the world. Martial arts.
Question number 2: what is a career highlight that you are most proud of?
Shit. I don't know. The whole thing. You know, like I never really got into the highlights. That's why I'm like the answer is for me. Like I don't really like, take pride in what I did. Just like doing what I wanted to do and just loving what I did and just trying to push myself hard, like possibly pushing stuff. Like what happened, you know, what other people think about it. You know, just trying to consider how I was to see that knocked out. I don't really get it. It's just believing.
All right. Thank you. That's your answer, yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, there's a little bit different answer than what people say, but you know, I don't think about what I did ever.
Yep.
Not like the day I retired, I was like, even before I never thought about my last fight. I got this and stuff. What am I doing?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Over the years, what's your relationship with Dana White and UFC been like? Like, how was that journey for you?
Dana's cool, man. He's a person, like we get to call it, and then whatever. What he used to do all the time, you know, it's like Dana that in personal partnerships. Or about to make it. He got a lot of civilized play again, for sure.
Oh yeah. Who was your hardest opponent?
Well, the deeper answer would be myself, right? That's always the hardest opponent. But in terms of actual opponents, honestly, probably Robbie Lawler. And I still feel like I won that fight. I watched him a few times later. I don't know how to score that for him. But in terms, you know what, like Robbie is actually way smarter and was prepared for it. Like he has a lot of what we call it, like the ring general, like he adapts to the fight. You know, he's obviously a big fighter, but he's actually probably the smartest fighter I've ever fought with.
If you could have gotten a rematch with anybody you've ever faced, who would it have been?
Probably John Hendricks. There's we're not fighting two status. We're another fighter, was it?
Yeah, he went down real quick, didn't he?
Yeah.
John Hendricks. He was a dog back. You know what I mean? Pretty USADA though. Oh, maybe once.
Yeah, I fought him on my last card before he started. Was it?
Once he went to 185.
Yeah, like I know people that just can't. You know, what I mean? Like it's not that big of a world. It's something. I know people that can. I know. We know what happened. We know it.
Is there any fight that would bring you out of retirement?
It'd just be money. That's the only. It wouldn't matter what fight. Like I would do it for money, but I'm just not interested in competing anymore.
Yeah.
So I would do it for brighter than money, but it'd have to be a lot of money.
Who's your favorite fighter of all time?
Interesting question. Somebody just asked me that the other day. You ever heard the term "never meet your idols"?
Mm-hmm.
All my favorite fighters, I met him. It's not my favorite fighter.
For real? Who was it?
One example would be like Vanderlei Silva. Like he was my favorite coming up, but then I met him, sparring and shit. Tried to kill him in sparring.
Vanderlei kind of looks like an asshole, though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you would expect that from Vanderlei. Like,
Well, it was one thing, like you know, go hard sparring, but like I took him down, I swept him. I get shoots and right. And he looks like an uptick. My brother, we're gonna get dirty, man. And he started going balls out. I'll fight you if you want, right? But I was in his gym, and there's like Brazilian Xander, and I'm like, I'll fight you one-on-one, but like, not here, bro.
What is more satisfying, knocking somebody out or going the distance and beating the shit out of somebody?
In terms of those two, not for someone out, but even more satisfied than you when mistaken like soul and quit TKO. That's the first thing.
I figured you were gonna say KO.
Yeah, like TKO.
Yeah.
Like for it.
you're making somebody
Right. Yeah. Those
When they
choices.
kind of quit or you know, you hit them so many times they can't take it no more. They may not necessarily quit, but like the ref pulled you off, you know. And that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always cool to have a one punch knockout or one strike knockout. But honestly, like when that ref pulls you off and you're peaked and you're going hard and you want to murder a guy and you feel him wiggling away, then nothing's better than that.
Who's one fight that you didn't get that you wish you would have?
No, it's just a title fight. Whoever it is,
title
how much of it fucking title. I wish I could. Well, actually, when you ask about rematches, so I guess I want about wish. Actually, the more than Johnny did with Cowboy, he knocked me the fuck out completely, and I was winning that fight. You know, I couldn't believe it. I was there in my spot. I definitely. Yeah, he is good enough that you make that one little slip up and you see stars. You know?
I love Cowboy.
I love Cowboy too. But I still he's shot me out, so I want to knock him out.
Yeah, he's huge now.
I'm gonna chill.
I mean, he's on steroids and everything now. So I'm like,
I'll go in the juice. I didn't say it.
why you want to fight him again?
Let's go.
Doing better than nothing.
I say they're not for both guys.
But they got don't Jorge has the bare knuckle MMA, don't
You can do that with a belt. Yeah.
he? That'd be awesome fight.
Boxing, bare knuckles.
What's the most annoying question you get from media?
Oh, sorry. I don't really find any of them annoying, to be honest, man. Like, you get a lot of like repeat questions. I use those. Just can't know they're going to be repeat questions where they say like different ways of what you get, but you know, they just use like different terminology for it. But I just use it as like positive affirmations. You know, if I keep saying something positive over and over again, I'm gonna start believing it. So I just use it. I just turn it into a positive thing.
Yeah, like that.
I don't look at it as annoying. Yeah, they're just doing their job.
So the three biggest stars of the like recent years is obviously Jorge, Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor. Out of them three, which one do you think is the most overrated fighter?
The biggest stars is what?
Of like the newest generation. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about once Conor came out. I mean, like once Conor come out, Conor was obviously has been his biggest star. But then once Nate beat Conor, you know what I mean?
The Jorge they doing? I mean, they're stars.
I don't think. See, that's what I'm saying. So I love Conor. Conor's my current favorite fighter. My all-time favorite is Jason Mayhem Miller. But I think those two are so overrated. You know what I mean? But what can I say? You know what I mean? Which is a fact. I just sit at home and watch his fights. You know what I mean? I used to fight. I probably can't fight that well now, but
But that's a difference in the name. That's where like boxing fucks up, for instance, or most of the sports. Like you don't have to be the best fighter. You start.
Exactly.
In boxing, like you gotta be the best fighter. You need one fighter and do something garbage.
yeah. Well, see, my point of that question was so. In my opinion, I don't think Conor's overrated at all. I think that he's paid his dues. He's done amazing things in the sport. I feel like what he done, his biggest problem was he took too long off, and he got that big money fight with Floyd. Took too long off them to try to come back. You can't take that many years off between fights. No matter how training is not like how it is in the ring. You know what I mean? I can go in here and train all day with somebody. As soon as you're out there, it's a totally different animal.
You makes no fun.
Yeah, and but out of Nate Diaz and Jorge, I feel like those two are so overrated because there's so many better fighters than them that never got the shine. Like what started that with, especially with Jorge, what started his little rise was him knocking out Darren Till, which was the worst thing I could have thought. That was, oh my God, I was so upset about
I
that.
would argue that Jorge is the best fighter.
You think Jorge's underrated?
Yeah, I think the money's got from him now, and he's not performing well. It's good, but I think back in the day, I thought people were afraid to start.
Back in the day, yes. Well, I'm talking about like recent years though.
Honor.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Back in the day, he was dangerous. And now,
So what do you think? You think Jorge was better at 155 or 170?
still like it, about the same. But he made it.
Yeah. But I feel like with 170 is just too big and it's too strong. And because anybody trying to wrestle could not wrestle.
Anybody want to?
But we don't to.
Yeah, well, we.
But tore him down. Yeah. I'm a fat guy, but I watch all the fights. You hear me? Yeah, he missed it.
But Kobe didn't do it because he was too big.
No, Kobe's just a dog, yeah. But Kobe, Mar Usman, you know what I mean? Who else? I think there's someone else I'm listening.
Yeah, we're right on that. So, I don't know. I mean, they're all good fighters, man.
Is there anything that the three though you both think should have been a star as they was?
I mean, I think Nate became a star more than his personality.
You like the Diaz brothers?
Yeah, I love it. But I mean, a lot of their I mean, Nate maybe the better fighter than Nate for sure. A lot of they just start on from his personality. Yeah, I love that.
What's your opinion on fighter pay?
This kind of sucks.
Don't make like that's just it. Okay, yeah. I don't know. But what was you getting paid? You're a big name though. So I mean, I'm not asking like how much you was getting paid each fight, but you was like
Information.
I mean, yeah, but you was getting paid decent though, right? You had to
Depends on what you said decent. I mean, it's 6 figures.
yes. I mean, shit.
Say when you figure out the numbers on the other side, you're like, damn, that's when you're
Not fair.
What was your biggest payday? Which fight?
No, that's fun.
I'm gonna ask you about how much you make, but you get that.
Oh,
Just flat.
Seems like a lot, right?
do you know what they make?
Oh, taxes. Yeah, but
I had a win bonus, and then a venom play.
oh, so that wasn't like after that was all together. Oh my God, each of them paid so much more than that.
Seems like it, right?
Yeah, oh for sure. So fighter pay does terrible.
Yeah, it's not that good. Yeah, which like I said, like I'll come back for money. They have to be a significant amount of money, you know. You brought the business, like what you that kind of money. You know, maybe.
So I saw on Twitter that you fell asleep during the Leon the Wall fight. Which things like that.
I didn't even watch it.
Did you rewatched it? No. When I was telling him on the way up here.
I fell asleep before the whole card started. I didn't watch nothing.
Oh my God. The card, I thought the card was good. Dana talked so much shit about it in the press conference. I thought it was a pretty good card. The only thing that I didn't like about what Leon done was because it looked like anytime Leon wanted out of position, he could get out of position. Like at the last 30 seconds of the fifth round, literally he was just letting the law holding the whole time. And then just the last 30 seconds, it was like he just got up at will and turned around, threw an elbow, busted his shit wide open. And I was just like, bro, you could have been doing this. Because anytime he actually wanted to get up, it just looked like he didn't want to be in there the whole time. But it was also 5:30 in the morning. Yeah. It's a fucking bar night for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Jake Paul boxing MMA fighters?
I mean, I say more power to him. He's making good money, getting his name out there, and so I think he's the cool. You know, a lot of people, he takes a lot of getting good fighting quite good. That's because the MMA crowd, that's what we're used to. You know, it's like 5-6 fights in, and you already fight from the UFC, right? You know, that's it. Like the boxers, they all take the time and fight garbage opponents and live in 25 minutes. That's like standard boxing protocol. He's just doing it smarter than most boxers. You know, I don't think he'd be the world champion anyway. So, you know,
He's pretty good too.
yeah, I mean, he's all right.
Yeah. Like for someone just started, he just started 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
he got some decent work.
Look, he's just doing the same path every other boxer does. Instead of fighting some taxi driver, he's fighting some big name that would make fighter.
That's how I feel. Like I said, I feel like he's pretty good. Obviously has to build himself up. Just don't go in there overnight and be a fucking role either. You know what I mean? But
You got one there, though.
yeah. What's your top 5 GOAT list?
Like greatest of all time fighters, in no specific order: Mighty Mouse, Anderson, John, Jones, probably Steve. Faded.
I put Connor in myself, but nah.
I was on 4, wasn't it?
Connor. No, that's fine.
You're fine? Okay.
Yeah. I throw Connor in there just because how much. But from my perspective, is how much he helped grow the sport and how much he actually did for
Yeah,
it.
that ain't good for him.
I mean, you got the GOATs all the way around, and he performed well.
I mean, if you got like the Mount Rushmore, like he's on the Mount Rushmore. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's right.
You know, talking about the most iconic. He's the most
Greatest fighter in the world at all
I'm
time.
talking skill for skill.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking right now. Who's the greatest fighter you think?
Skill for skill. Mighty Mouse.
You think skill for skill? He's better than John Jones.
Yeah.
For real. Which Mighty Mouse is amazing, but I think the greatest mind in MMA is John Jones. Just that dude, he's incredible.
Well, there's 2 parts to that. For one, I don't think you can be a bigger guy and have as much skill because it's just simply not like physically possible. You know, I mean, so Mighty Mouse can do things that John can't do here. Guy just at a small athletic standpoint, smaller. 2, you know, anytime you bring up John Jones, you can't deny that. You know, he has tested for steroids to it. Now, if you want to look past that, then now you've got a good argument for John Jones. So maybe it's just a matter of where you sit that side. So people don't. If you look straight resumes, it's not well.
Do you have any advice for the new generation of fighters?
Yeah. It would just depend on, so like I do get that question a lot, but that's an individual question. Like it's not really a general question. Like you can't really answer that for everyone. But if someone's coming up and they're trying to make a name for themselves, the number one thing that I would say is like learn how to use your emotions for you, because they're going to use you. So you need to use these emotions to build your brand So you have something after fighting versus then, just they don't care about you. They're not supposed to. It's not their job. They just care about you and your livelihood. They're going to sell tickets with butts and seats. So you need to learn how to use that promotion for your own good, build your own brand, build your social media, build your podcast, whatever it is that you want to do with your life.
Thank you for doing this. For real. Thank you a lot. I see you play guitar also. Do you like make your own music, or do you just like?
I got some something to do. I'm not a great songwriter.
Like release music though?
I never released it. No.
How do you listen to it? Metal?
Yeah.
You listen to any of Jelly Roll?
Mm-hmm.
Like Jelly Roll?
Yeah.
I love Jelly Roll.
You think you'll ever release that?
Maybe. I've talked to this guys. We got some songs that are pretty well done, but maybe. He said that's one of the things. Like it's a passion project on the side. Let's have fun with it, and there ain't no money in it. So it's like there's nothing. Is it metal?
Oh, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. Like you could go like, for instance, you got a big name. You could get on Twitter. You know what I mean? And then like, hey, let me make a song with you, and I guarantee one of them motherfuckers will make a song with you.
I've talked to a couple of different guys about that actually.
Yeah, you should. I think it'd be smart.
I've talked to guys about it, but even then, I mean, the amount of money is like versus the amount of time that you put in. Yeah, it was not worth it unless you get really good and turn like a Slipknot or Random Knot or something. Yeah, now you're straight. But even then, like, ain't doing it like you did, you know what I mean? Like Slipknot was like, but like Random guys and yeah, like I'm friends with Matt Heafy from Trivia. Like I see how like he's doing good, but I'm trying to do 10 times above that. I want back to games.
All right, like, share, subscribe.